and welcome to Keep Calm and Homeschool On. My name is Ashley, and today I just wanted to bring you a little bit of a glimpse inside of who we are a little bit more. I kind of made an introduction video, but it was a little short, and I just kind of wanted to bring you some more about us and a couple reasons that we homeschool, and just some things to let you know more about us as a family. Okay, so my husband and I have been married for 14 years as of March 22nd. So we just celebrated our 14-year anniversary. We've been together for 15 years. I adore him beyond words. I can't even imagine not seeing him or talking to him for one day. He's my absolute best friend. He always puts me in a good mood. So he's fantastic, and I'm beyond blessed. He works so hard for us so that we can homeschool, and he's amazing. I couldn't ask for anything better. God's blessed me beyond words right there. So, like I said, we've been married 14 years. We have 3 kiddos. We have a son who is 13 and in the 8th grade. We have a son who is 10 and in the 4th grade. And then we have a daughter who is 8 and in the 2nd grade. Sorry, I have notes down here. We have been homeschooling since October of 2014, so technically this is our 3rd year homeschooling. We pulled them out whenever my son was in the 5th, my middle son was in the 2nd, and my daughter was only in kindergarten. We just feel like we prayed a really long time before we pulled them out. A really long time, honestly. Whenever my son went into pre-K, I didn't want him. I just had separation anxiety, I guess, and I just felt like they were supposed to be home with us, and something about it. And like I said, he went all the way through 5th grade before it's like, nope, we can't do this anymore. This isn't working at all for a few reasons. That's a whole other video, but yeah, we just decided that God definitely led us here, and this is what we're supposed to be doing, and there's no turning. I mean, I guess we could turn back now, but it seems crazy to turn back now. I can't even fathom putting them back into public school. They have done amazing, just leaps and bounds difference from what they were, which, I mean, you know, that was 3 years ago, but still, their reading, their math, their just concentration, everything. It's unbelievable the difference that homeschooling has made on the 3 of them. So we absolutely love it. No reason to go back. Actually, my kids really don't want to go back. My middle son says sometimes he would like to go back just because he has 2 little buddies that go to a school here, but he sees them all of the time, so it's really a non-issue. He prefers homeschool. He'll tell you that he only wants to go see his friends, and then he wants to come home. He doesn't want to do school. So let's see. Okay, I've been kind of trying to hide this. I don't really know why. I mean, I guess just the state isn't really that big of a deal. So we live in Oklahoma. My husband and I both born and raised here. We love it in Oklahoma. It's just amazing. We recently purchased the home that we live in right now. We've only been living here about 6 months, so we're still working on it. We completely remodeled it top to bottom, put an upstairs in. It was a lot of work. We looked for over 2 years at houses. We looked at some that were in a neighboring state and thought there's no way that we can not be Okies, and that we cannot even think about raising our babies in another state, and that they can't say, you know, hey, we're Okies too, born and raised. So because of that, we stuck with Oklahoma, and we are so very happy. Actually, there were some tornadoes the other day, just like 2 or 3 miles from my house, so we almost bought. So thank you, Lord, once again for showing us this house. Like I said, we looked for a long time at several houses, had a contract in on a couple houses, and that's just not where we were supposed to be. God has his own plan and his own timing, and here we are. There's my dog in the background. Hello. And so we love this house, and we are so blessed. It's beyond words, really, truly. So, okay, speaking of animals, we have a dog. It's Motley. He completes our Motley crew. He's 5. We have a cat who is a rescue cat, I think August ish, maybe. She's just a few months old. Then we have Fish. We used to have a big gigantic pig. She was part potbelly, part wild hog, but she was sure that she was a dog. She would come and lay on our back porch, and she was the funnest thing ever. Since we moved over here, we kind of think something got her. We're not really sure what happened. It's kind of sad. So now we're talking about getting some goats and some chickens. We have 21 acres, and so it's, you know, we might as well have a little farm, something for everyone to do, keep us all occupied out here in the country. So, okay, being that we do live in Oklahoma, we have very relaxed homeschool laws. It's actually in the Oklahoma Constitution that we have the right to private school as we see fit, and so homeschool is included in that. And so we just have to do 180 days, and we have our core subjects that we do. That's really all that we're required. We aren't required to do attendance, report cards, anything like that, although we do all of those things, because eventually my kiddos, my son especially, who is fixing to go into the 8th grade, is very excited about college, and so we need to know all of those things. So like I said, we aren't required to by our state, but we definitely do. Plus, it just helps the mommy brain to feel a little better, just to know where they're at, how many days we've done, and all of those. I mean, that's pretty important, I think. Okay, so let's see. All right, so why YouTube? Honestly, I've had an account for a little while. It's taken me a while to make videos, just because there's a lot of homeschool mamas out there. You guys are all brilliant and amazing, and I appreciate every one of you. You're so encouraging beyond words. So I wasn't really sure what else I could bring to the table to say, really. So we've, you know, it's our 3rd year, but once again, it's only our 3rd year. So homeschool's kind of one of those things, you know, it takes you a while to get in a groove and to find a spot to be good with. But I feel like just kind of almost to hold myself accountable, really more than anything, to put out, you know, something that we're moving on and doing new things, and also just to kind of look back whenever they were smaller, and just kind of the fun stuff that we did, you know, later on. They'll be able to look at it or whatever. And honestly, if I loved being on YouTube just to learn from other homeschool mamas and daddies and grandparents or whoever, and just learning what you guys do, it's awesome just how different and how eclectic everyone's homeschool can be, and just a variety of all the different homeschools. And so I just kind of think that maybe we do things a little differently. I mean, not really a lot differently, but there's a few things that I guess we could bring to the table, maybe. But honestly, if I can encourage one person, then that makes it all worth it. So, so I am very, very encouraged by a lot of YouTube mamas, and all of your amazing videos that you guys put out. I have a few just favorites that I watch a lot, who have helped me immensely with your ideas and your just amazing thoughts. And so I appreciate all of you YouTube mamas and all your hard work and effort, and I think that it's great that we're all on here, except mamas and daddies and grandparents, not just mommies, but everybody. I just appreciate it all so much, because I just think that homeschooling's hard, you know, and there's days that it's like you wake up and it's like, okay, are we even going to do school today, or what are we going to do today? Because some days there's just, you kind of want to pull your hair out a little bit almost, and it's just amazing to have a support system of someone who knows what you're going through and who's been there, who's, you know, in that situation, and just to be able to talk to someone else about homeschool and to be able to, you know, listen to their amazing ideas and just see what all they've gone through, struggles or triumphs, and just to be able to learn from that and know that we're not alone. That, you know, not everyone completes all their workbooks, and not everyone has an amazing day. And yeah, 90% of the time my kids I have one kid usually a day, like it varies per kid, but usually one of them a day is completely and totally shocked that we're going to have school that day. They're just like, I cannot believe that we're going to do school. And it's just this thing every day. So it's just really nice to come on here and to see other mommies and daddies and whoever who are kind of in the same boat, who just, you know, we're just trucking through, and God's got us, and, you know, just let go and let God, and He's amazing, and He's got us all. And so, like I said, I just appreciate the support from everybody on YouTube. You guys are fantastic. And so I just wanted to kind of join that, I guess, and just kind of get my face out there and let everybody know that you're not alone. We all homeschool and nobody's perfect. And so I just thank you all so much for watching this. I hope you got a little bit of a glimpse more into who we are. Leave me a comment if you have any questions or comments for that matter. Thank you very much for watching. If you're returning viewer, I appreciate it very much. If this is your first time, I appreciate it very much. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.